that means that we can do anything that you dream. I wanna make you ooh, till you scream.
Hey guys, in this video today of Matthew Mercury 2011, we are going to be making some Oreo cupcakes. This is my first baking video on the channel, so make sure you like it and you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. So let's get started. So first we're going to chop our Oreos. So chopping these. And then after this we'll move on to the next step. Last two Oreos. And last one. So that's it now for the Oreos, and we will go to the next step after. So guys, now we're going to be putting in all-purpose flour, 240 grams, and that's 2 cups into a large bowl. And then after that, we're going to put in 1 cup sugar, 200 grams. So the sugar is here, and we're going to just pour that in. And then we're going to put 1 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, which is, I think, this, and also in it is 1 1/2 teaspoons baking powder, 5 grams, into the bowl. And then after that, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon salt, which is, sorry guys, I was in the that, sorry. And then we're going to mix that all together with my whisk. Or, yeah, I'll just do it with my whisk. I could have just used my hands as well, but it's fine. So that's what it should turn out like. Nice creamy, or not crummy. So there. Now we're going to just put this over here off to the side for now. And then we are going to do the next step, which is 3 egg whites and then 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, 5 ml. Then I've got the egg whites in here and the vanilla extract in there, so I'm going to just pour that vanilla extract in, and then I'm going to use the whisk to, there's still a wee bit left, and then after that I'm going to add milk after this. Now I'm going to add the milk. The milk is a 1/2 cup whole milk, 120 ml, and then after that I'm going to add 1/2 a cup sour cream, 120 grams. I'm going to use a spoon. And you can use yogurt as well, but I'm going for sour cream. You can use that in your recipe if you wish. And if you want to see more baking videos, comment down below and any suggestions. I can make birthday cake turning suggestions if you'd like. Now I'm going to whisk this together. I'll just put this over there. And I will whisk this together, and then I'll do the next step after. I'm just going to add the vanilla extract. Sorry, just need to fix this whisk. You can see there, I'm whisking it all together. Now that's done, I will just set it over there for a second. And then in the mixer I'll add 3 in this mixer here. And move it over here. And I'll just get this towel, sorry guys. And in the mixer I am going to add 3 quarters unsalted butter, 170 grams room temperature. So I'll just lift this up. Oh, never mind, I'll just pour this in. And then put that over there. And then I will add my dry ingredients into, or my
Mix.
And then I will turn this on.
Bring it down.
And then I'll turn it on to 4. Then I'll get that mixed in. Now taking it to 2. And then when that gets softened, I will add my dry ingredients into the mix. Sorry. There. I get that mixed, guys. Now I'm gonna lift this up. Then I'm gonna scrape it off the side with this. The rest of this butter. And then that should be okay. And then I'm gonna put my wet ingredients in, or dry ingredients in. And then I'm gonna turn it on again. There. And then it says now add wet ingredients into the mix after. So I'm gonna let this look like sand or something. And then after, or like at the very end, we're gonna add the Oreos in to make it Oreo cupcakes. Now I'm gonna get it a bit faster. And then after that, you add your wet ingredients in. So we're gonna do that after this gets to a good consistency. And then we're gonna add at the very end, we add scoops in to the cases. So we're gonna use this, or the scoops, not the cases, whatever you like to call it. We're gonna use ice cream scoop for it. Now let me just check this, guys. Let me just get this all in. And now I'm gonna add my, just need to push this all down the sides first. And then I will put my wet ingredients in. I'll just fold, you can just nice and gently fold it off the sides. And then down and fold it in. That's good enough. Now I'm just gonna put this back on. Sorry guys. And then I'm gonna add this. And now I'm gonna just put this down. Add the wet ingredients in off to the side, and then turn this to 4 and let that mix. And then it says after add 1 cup of Oreos in the mixture. I think you add them in and that's mixed a bit. So I'll add these in when that's mixed a bit. So I will. And see how it looks. And then I might get an Oreo and cut a piece off and stick it on top for decoration at the very end, so stick around for that. And I'm using these Oreos, so yeah. I'm going to lift this off and fold it in. This. Just push this over a bit so you can see. I'm going to do it all over. I'm just going to twist this off so I am. I know how to. I'll leave it in there for now. Just fold this in. You just fold this in, guys. And then it goes into the oven, if you want to know, for 176.667 degrees Celsius. And if you're in America, I think it's 350 degrees Celsius or something. Fahrenheit or something. And then it's all in. And then the final step, after I get this all in, I'll give it another mix of the thing. And put this back on. Just, oh sorry guys. And I'll do another mix. Now I'll just lift this off and add my Oreos into it. Crushed Oreos in. And I'll fold them in and then I'll turn, or I was going to say mix it with the mixer, but you don't need to do that anymore. Just fold this in and, oh yeah, it smells pretty good so far. And look, that's what it looks like so far. Nice, thick and creamy. And then I'm going to use this to do some scoops into the tins after. Sorry guys. Or just try it. Okay guys, so I'm going to just take the mixture over to the tins. And then I'm going to pull my sleeves up and use the scoop. And take this off and just put it, scrape this off first. And then just put it into here. And then I'll do this. And then I will just, scrape that off and just do one scoop into there.
So full.
And then that should be fine enough for the second one. And then I'll just keep doing it for all these.
Stop.
Pause it. So guys, now we're going to open my oven and we finish putting all the stuff in. And I'm gonna just use these.
No, don't make them.
I'm just gonna put them over here. Then I'm just gonna put these in here. And then I'm gonna let that
15 minutes 180.
what's it called, bake for 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna, I think this is it. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry, yeah. 15 minutes and start and let them go. So I'll see you when they're finished. Now I'm gonna be taking my cupcakes out of the oven and seeing how they look. And we're gonna go here. And they look amazing. Let's turn this over.